What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Homegrown Career Mode. This is episode number 20, and today we are returning with the season finale as we take on Spurs in the FA Cup final with our Saints going in search of our first piece of silverware in our debut season. And we're the underdogs for the game, we're expected to lose, but I'm feeling optimistic. I believe we can pick up our first trophy of the series in the season finale today. Before we start the episode off though, I do want to say thoughts, love and condolences to all involved with Leicester City FC after the tragic events on Saturday evening. Obviously last night a statement was released. We now know that 5 people unfortunately lost their lives. A tragic event. You know, the football world mourns what is just an awful catastrophe, and thoughts and love and prayers of everyone involved. Just a really sad couple of days for everyone connected with the club, and again the wider football world as well. But yes, in today's episode we've got the FA Cup final, and hopefully we will be able to go ahead and pick up our first trophy. Before we do that, we do have 3 youth player 1 out emails here, and how frustrating is this? I've mentioned a couple of times that this is one of the real, not gripes I would say, because there are a lot more things to get on your hobby horse about, but this is one of the things that really frustrates me with FIFA Career Mode. It seems like every day a new day appears, there's a youth player that wants out, and sometimes it's the same player in the email, but as I mentioned before, it's actually a different player wanting out, but it just copies the same name as the previous day. So we see that Cedric Andrial and Victor van der Broek want to terminate their contracts, and Andrial, of course, as we know, is the French goalkeeper, the one we've been talking about as perhaps our brightest prospects out of the academy. 65 overall, 86-94 potential. I was going to wait until the new season before promoting him. However, no talent at the present, so we'll give him a contract, and also give one to Van der Broek as well, who I believe is a fullback. There we go. And again, he's also got fantastic potential. So before the FA Cup final, we're going to check the potentials of both of these players. They are both 60+ overall, which means we can find out just how good they're going to be in the future. And I assume there's another player that wants to terminate the contract. We don't know who that is. So we'll start with Van der Broek. Fingers crossed, potential to be special. Go on, Cedric. Oh, yes, there we go. Perfect start. Cedric, 17 years old, potential to be special, and he's got a 3-star weak foot. I like that. Hopefully good on the ball as well. A left-footed goalkeeper. He's definitely going to need that positioning training, that's for sure. However, some decent base stats to begin with at 17 years old, and of course, the potential is very nice indeed. And as for Van der Broek, let's find out his potential. It is an exciting prospect, and we'll certainly take that. Left back, right back, list of positions, and that's really key. He's left-footed though, down something for a right-footed player. However, he's got a 4-star weak foot, so that's okay. Medium-high work rate and 5-star skills, you've got to love that. So possibly, this guy could be our new right-back next season. As of course, this year, we've had to settle for Chamberlain playing there, due to the fact that we don't really have a proper good right-back in our Southampton team. And perhaps a 6-foot as well, he could play in the centre-back role as well, you never know. But as you can tell, today's episode will be a live commentary. This series is like a classic doc series, and in my old saves, I would do all the episodes post-commentary unless we reach the final, where we would do a live commentary. I would either do a Q&A or a live highlights package. Today is going to be the latter, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And I'm looking forward to this. My first live game in the series. Let's see if we can make it 1-for-1 and leave with the trophy. We'll make some changes to our lineup before the game. McCarthy, of course, has been our cup goalkeeper this year. Saved the penalties in the Arsenal game in the quarters to put us through to the semi. He's got a clean sheet against Stoke in the semi, so we'll see if he can help us lift the trophy after I've slated him all season long. And Sermon's goal got us to the final as well, so I think it will be only fair to put him in starting 11 as well. But I think that'll do it for the changes. I like the team we got here, and perhaps Martin in for Redmond as well, who's been very good in this competition too. So yeah, first and only game today is the season finale. It's the FA Cup final against Spurs as we go and search our first piece of silverware. Come on, the Saints.
They could have made more of it.
Kicks it out wide to Luke Shaw, and our left back has Martin running down left hand side. Can I play him through? Sadly not. But we get another chance to do just that, or play it infield instead. Now Theo Walcott on the ball. Goals have dried up a little bit towards the end of the season for Theo. And as he plays it forward, we still got a nice chance here of a good build-up. Lallana finds Ward-Prowse down the right-hand side. Might try and test Lloris here early. Straight at the goalkeeper's throat, and he pats it down, then collects the rebound. Still goalless, 20 minutes in. Just can't open up Spurs at the moment. Both teams defending really well. Always a good sign to get the first shot on target, but there's been so little to report in the game so far. That could change now, but Spurs failed to capitalise on a nice break there, and we shall break ourselves with Lallana finding Charlie Austin, and away we go. Austin to Sermon, looking for Jeremy Martin. Great ball to the French talent down left-hand side, beats Danny Carvajal with the step over, gets inside, and again it's Lloris to save. Another comfortable stop for the Frenchman. It was a Berber spin as well, not a step over, but either way, still goalless 28 minutes in. We're now starting to get the opportunities. Now we've got to take them, with Austin finding Ward-Prowse, and on the overlap is Lallana, who sets himself, and again it's Lloris with the save. This time a much better effort and a much better stop, but we've got Spurs rocking right now. Can we make this pressure count? Shaw feeds it into Sermon, and I wanted Shaw to continue his run there so I could play it back to him, but instead Sermon will drift in field and cross field out wide towards Chamberlain. This is a really nice spell of pressure. I don't want to see it end goalless with Ward-Prowse playing it across to Sermon, who goes for goal first time, drills it wide, still 0-0, but a good end to this first half here. We're on top. So corner for the Saints right before the break. You can see we kept Spurs quiet in this first half. We've been a better team. Can we make that possession and chances count right at the stroke of the half-time mark? Corner to the centre. Austin missed it. The rebound is saved after the follow-up attempt by Theo Walcott. And Hugo Lloris with a couple of big saves towards the end of the first half. Keeps the score scoreless. Half-time, we were on top in that first half, particularly in the latter stages. But the Frenchman being congratulated by Kane with another brilliant save to keep it at 0-0. Good end to the first half, but couldn't make it count. You can see the stats here in the first half. We've been very good. 58% possession, 90% pass accuracy. Very rare I have both possession and pass accuracy. Higher than my opponents in this year's FIFA. Spurs yet to take a shot. We've had 5 and 3 on target, but again, it's been a Hugo Lloris show so far. He's been on fire, so no change to the second half. We're playing well. We just got to take that chance to get in front. First half begins. Martin in trouble here, but he gets away with that. Well done. Now Sermon through the legs to Luke Shaw. And just about got away with that and finds Austin. Continue to run Luke down that left-hand side. There we go. Shaw, what a chance. Surely got to take this one. Walker's in the middle, but he's being tightly marked. So Shaw goes for goal and hits the crossbar and can't squeeze in the rebound. The half-volleyed acrobatic effort goes sailing over the crossbar and behind for a goal kick. Did Lloris get a touch on that? I'm not too sure, but it's still goals. We've now hit the woodwork. We are going to pay for missing all these chances at this rate. Can't believe it. There is no way we keep Spurs quiet for the duration of the game. They're going to get shots on board any second now, and right on cue, there is their first attempt, and there is their first goal. Christian Eriksen fires it home, and he scored a brace against us the last time we met, and he's now fired Spurs into the lead 3 minutes past the hour mark. 1-0, Tottenham Hotspur in front at Wembley. Well, we've played the much better football, we've looked a much better team, but all it takes is one chance for your opponent not with difficulty. How many times have I said that this year? That's the one thing I'm finding out about the difference between legendary and ultimate difficulty. It's not a massive step up in the challenge, but the problem is if you make mistakes, you will get punished on this difficulty. They rarely miss the target, they rarely miss the chance to punish you. So Eriksen with a goal, the Dane fires him in front, 1-0 Spurs, and we've missed so many chances. Only ourselves to blame. Just going back to that Luke Shaw chance as well, Lloris did indeed get a touch, a fabulous save to turn it onto the post. The Spurs survived our best attack of the game, and our best chance goes begging as we now trail by a goal. So there's time for us to get back in this one, but I don't know, man. We've had our best chances. I'm not sure we'll get another one like that. 17 minutes to go, double change made by the Saints. Gallagher and Collins are coming on for Austin and Sermon as we now operate in a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond wide as we will look for some more chances, and Collins will sit back, and there's no more neat and tidy play now. Just got to get the ball forward to Lallana quickly in a cam roll and see if he can create something, but instead Spurs are turning on the style now, and that shot is easily caught by McCarthy. 13 minutes on the clock. Is there one late chance for the Saints to grab an equalising goal and force extra time? Ball through to Theo, in behind his man. He's round Dembele. It's Walcott who crosses, and Lloris does enough to turn it away. He's been sensational all game long. And there it is, it's all over. Couldn't get any more chances. Spurs did a brilliant job in the final 30 minutes of retaining possession, getting it back in their favour, taking the chance they got and win the game. You see the expression on Walcott's face there. He knew we had the chances to score the goals, would have won us this trophy. Instead, Spurs capitalised on our missed opportunities and claimed the FA Cup. It's over. It's a loss. It's been over 50 years since Spurs last won the FA Cup. That changes today. Jan Vertonghen lifts the trophy. Tottenham Hotspur crowned champions. And we were the underdogs heading into the game, so we can't beat ourselves up too much. But the thing that frustrates me is that we had more than our fair share of chances in this one, but just didn't take them. I think we were the better team. I really do. But you can see what I discussed there a moment ago. Spurs in the second half particularly got the possession back in their favour, the pass accuracy back in their favour, and they played really well in the final half an hour, including taking the one chance they got through Christian Eriksen to give them the trophy. So man of the match to me does not go to the game winner Eriksen, but it will go to the goalkeeper Hugo Lloris for a string of fabulous saves in this game. None better than the one on Luke Shaw and also the one on Walcott right at the end of the first half as well. Spurs champions, they've won the FA Cup, and I'm gutted. We had the chances. There are very few things that are more frustrating than that in a cup final. When you're the underdogs, you play really well, you create multiple chances with some good build-up play and defend really well too against a better team. But sadly, you're beaten by one opportunity you allow and you go. So frustrating, so disappointing. However, we're not going to let that ruin our end of season, not celebration if you will, but reflection. It's still been a really good debut campaign for the Saints. I wanted to finish in mid-table this year. In the end, we snuck into the top half of the table on the final day. There was a patch this season where we played really poorly. But for the most part, I thought we were pretty impressive this year. I really thought we did well in our debut year, particularly with the homegrown rulings. And to reach the final as well, we were only supposed to reach the round of 16 stage in the FA Cup this season to hit both our domestic success objectives and exceed them as well is exactly why our manager rating now is at 92. We've hit one of our brand exposure goals as well, which was the short-term objective there. And it's been a good debut year. Lots of positives, lots of things to be optimistic about heading into Season 2. And despite losing the final, it's still been a good debut year. Lots of things to be happy about in our first season at St Mary's. So that will end today's episode and the season finale and our first season with Southampton guys and Homegrown Career Mode. So a big thank you for watching not just the episode, but the season as a whole. We will return with Season 2 with hopefully the new episode starting, the new season I should say, starting tomorrow afternoon. And you won't want to miss the start to Season 2. Because just like at the start of Season 1, the transfer window is going to be crazy. Because of course this season, heading into Season 2, we're only going to have 2 homegrown players training in the nation. Everyone else has to be at the academy. So only 2 of our players that aren't trained at the academy in this squad can be used next season. So I don't know who's going to make the cut. I really don't. Right now I'm thinking Angus Gunn and Nathan Redmond, like we discussed throughout the season, will probably be the guys that stay. But I'm still not sure yet. It could be anyone in this squad. And I'm looking forward to Season 2. And hopefully it's going to be as much of a challenge in Season 2 as it has been in Season 1. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be good fun. And yeah, we should start the new season tomorrow. And again, don't miss the first episode because the transfer window is going to be absolutely fantastic. So have a great day, guys. Much love to each and every single one of you. And I will see you for the new season beginning hopefully tomorrow afternoon, where again, the transfer window is going to be absolutely crazy as we develop all our players at the academy and sell everyone but 2 players trained in the nation. Have a great day, guys. Much love. Cheers. Bye.